Hi guys, welcome back. Day 3 policy pack. Thank you again for your purchase. Today in the policy pack for day three being all about incident management, accidents, incidents, etc. The policy pack today gives you 3 policies that you can deal with within your company. Deal with workplace drug and alcohol, to do with rehabilitation and first aid. So obviously starting with first aid, if somebody has an accident or an incident or something in your workplace where they do need first aid, basically this policy talks about how first aid is managed within your workplace. And again, all 3 of these documents are things that your staff members and anyone who enters your workplace needs to be aware of. First aid policy talks about where the first aid kit is supplied, how it'll be managed, who will manage it, who's responsible for dealing with it, the first aid officer, and all that sort of information. So it's quite a comprehensive overriding document on how first aid will be managed within your workplace. Is there a first aid room? Is there an area where first aid needs to be? Is there specific first aid requirements to your workplace? As with all the documents, these have been legally checked, but they are able to be maintained and managed and customized for your own workplace. So if there's any specific first aid information in there, that goes in here. As with a lot of the documents at the end, you'll see that this is actually taken through with your staff members, so they can be fully aware of what the first aid policy is. The workplace drug and alcohol policy is quite comprehensive. It's to do with it goes through what constitute drugs, what constitutes alcohol, drugs being illegal drugs and prescription drugs, the protocols for the use of them within your workplace, as in prescription drugs. So if someone is taking prescription drugs, which do have on the packet about not using machinery, etc., that is covered in here. Obviously illegal drugs, if somebody comes to work and they are under the influence of illegal drugs, you've got some legal and safety connotations that may entail. It talks about what your responsibilities are in those instances, how you want to manage staff if they do come to work under the influence of those substances, whether it be illegal, legal or alcohol. Talks about the processes for determining if someone's under those influences, if somebody is going to have to undertake testing, what your policies and procedures for testing in. Obviously some places, mining companies, etc., have very extensive testing procedures. If you're a smaller business, an office or a cafe, you may not necessarily want to implement that. It's quite expensive. But this outlines you do have the right to do that if you so desire. It will also talk about how to identify some of the behaviours that people may have if they are under that influences, what your recourse is for that. So have a good look through that. That is quite important. It's in the incident category rather than a risk management category. It could have gone in either. We put it in the incident basically for the fact that incidents are quite often caused by people under these influences, so keep an eye on that. And the third policy and procedure you have in there is to do rehabilitation. So if somebody does get injured, this process talks you through about how to edge them back into the workplace, how to bring them back to work, how to maintain them. They might be on light duties for a little while. This is quite often undertaken in consultation and in tandem with the insurance company's work cover, etc. They'll obviously often have a case holder assigned to you who will come out. They'll go through this policy and procedure with you. You'll go through it with the person who's been injured or needs rehabilitation, and that process will take you through that. So there's your 3 policies in your policy pack. Again, they're designed to give you your paper trail and a good base as to how to run through these processes to implement them within your workplace, to maintain as part of your incident management process. As usual, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. More than happy to talk you through any problems or concerns or questions that you may have. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.